Honorable Speaker, I rise on Standing Order 38-2, and allow me to read it. The order paper shall be published on the parliamentary website and shall be made available to members at least 12 hours before the House meets. But a supplementary order paper shall be made available at least 1 hour before the House meets. Honorable Speaker, yesterday the majority leader mentioned that there were members who are not here to ask questions, but he was referring to an order paper that had already been supplanted by a supplementary order paper. In the event that the Cabinet Secretary does not show up, as per his statement, a supplementary order paper shall be issued. How then can he stand here and claim that members are not in the House, and yet the supplementary order paper had removed the fact that the Cabinet Secretaries were not in, was not coming to answer the questions? So it was completely out of order for the majority leader to read names in an order paper in which it was not rightly before the House because there was a supplementary order paper. And Honorable Speaker, honestly, members can be behind there in the lounge. They could be seated in the members' lounge there. Honorable Speaker, I'm still on my point of order. Because you see, when he says members are not in the House, he's not aware
that was prosecuted yesterday. Honorable members, it's not for you to say he's out of order. That is absolutely my prerogative. So just hold on. Honorable Mwenje, that issue was prosecuted yesterday. And because you were not present yesterday, which was exactly the point, you are not able to prosecute it. So you cannot not be in the House and then prosecute against the matter as an afterthought. Let's proceed, honorable members. Honorable members, allow me, before we continue with the statements, to recognize in the public gallery the following group: Nyandarua Youth Forum from Daragwa constituency, Nyandarua County. And also, honorable members, I will allow the next tribute. Yes. Okay.
Honorable Speaker, maybe just to set the record straight, because, Honorable Speaker, you know, as a leader, I would not want to be in a position where I embarrass any member. But I think what I was doing, Honorable Speaker, yesterday is to remind members what we agreed in the leadership conference where the Honorable Mwenje was attended, that we have an obligation, whether you have business on the floor or not, to be in the House. In fact, our own constitution and standing orders expect of us to transact business in this House in an open manner that is open and transparent to members of the public, because we are accountable to the people who elect us. And therefore, when we come to the House, we don't come because these cameras don't roam all over. They can't tell whether you're in the House or not. But it is expected of us that we are responsible leaders who will be in the House, whether your constituents are watching you or not. You must be in the House to transact, because we are all paid, Honorable Speaker. As much as we have no sitting allowances today, and we are no longer paid sitting allowances, but we earn a salary to be in the House, to legislate on behalf of our people, to represent them. So no member should take offense that I indicated the members who are scheduled to be in the House who are not in the House. And I wish there was a way we could even be making it known to the world which members are not in the House at a particular time. And with that, Honorable Speaker, since I had sought your permission to leave for other business, I will beg to leave now.
Honorable members, for orderliness, now that we already received the statement as the tribute for the late Suleiman Kasuti Murunga, I will also allow Honorable Member for Emuhaya, Honorable Omboko Milema, to give his tribute, and then members who are interested in giving tributes on both of the one of Honorable Murunga and the one of the Harambee Stars player Austin Oduor Origi, you can then give them interchangeably. So press the intervention button if you want to respond to that. Then we'll move to the other statements. So if you are not on these two particular ones, remove your name, your card from the intervention button. Thank you. Proceed, Member for Emuhaya.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Before I begin, you will really have to deal with the issue of a leader of majority versus the members on mentioning their names, but that's another story. Honorable Speaker, allow me to do a general statement regarding the demise of legendary Austin Makamu Oduor Origi. Honorable Speaker, pursuant to the provisions of Standing Order 43, I wish to make a statement regarding the passing on of Austin Makamu Oduor Origi on Thursday, 17th October 2024. Honorable Speaker, the late Austin Oduor, a legendary footballer, was born on 21st July 1959
Order,
in
honorable
Nairobi.
members. It's
To
respectful
the late Johannes Origi
be quiet
Onyango
when
and the
tributes are
late
being
Mama
made.
Leonida Apondi Origi. Oduor's journey as a footballer began in the streets of Ziwani Estate in Nairobi, Eastlands, where he and his childhood friends, including Sammy Owino, who later became his teammate and captain at Kogalo FC, Chao and Devi shared an insatiable passion for football. They crafted makeshift football from cloth scraps tied together with strings, which they played on the streets and open fields of Ziwani Estate. Reflecting on these early days, his friend and teammate, Sammy Kempes Owino, special even back then. His ambition focused secondary school and soon after joined Umeme FC in 1976, before signing for Gor Mahia in 1980. He was mentored by grassroots coaches like Pirate Landindo and Oti Father, who helped nurture his football talent from the young age. Coming from a family of distinguished footballers, both locally and internationally, Oduor was also the father of Arnold Origi, Kenya's long-time first-choice goalkeeper and the only Kenyan to play in Europe for over 15 years. Austin captained Kogalo to 3 consecutive Premier League titles in 1983, 1984, and 1985. His leadership at Gor Mahia peaked in 1987 when he, as vice captain, led the team in the historic victory in the Mandela Cup against Tunisian giants Esperance, which earned him the nickname Makamu, a nod to his role as the vice captain, often deputizing his legendary Sammy Kempes Owino. One of Oduor's most celebrated moments in Harambee Stars came in the 4th All-African Games in 1987, Honorable Speaker, when he scored the decisive penalty against Malawi, securing Kenya's place in the finals. Oduor was also a core part of the Harambee Stars team that qualified